Welcome to this course. So moving forward, I'm going to briefly talk about the course agenda and detail out exactly what we'll be covering in this course. So you'll have a solid knowledge and understanding of specific topics and areas that I'm going to be covering. And along the way, of course, not only understanding the concepts, I'm also going to demonstrate where it is necessary to show you exactly what a concept implies. So let's jump right into the course agenda. So there are about 6 modules within this particular course. Module 1 is all about introduction, the structure of the course. Module 2 is machine learning problem framing. And that's really a good start because you like to know whether a particular area where you would like to implement machine learning technology is viable or not. So in module 2, we'll take a look at what different areas that machine learning can help us with. So essentially, the problem framing concept will be explained in Module 2. Module 3 is developing and preparing your data set. So now that you have finalized that you'll be implementing machine learning, addressing a specific problem, how do you go about doing so, right? So we'll take a look at the development and preparation of the data set. How do you acquire data? What does it look like? What does it mean by developing and preparing? So we'll cover those in Module 3. Module 4 is all about data visualization and feature engineering. So once you have your data set, then is the real neat part because now you can really use different tools to visualize your data and apply various techniques and tools. Module 5 is model training and evaluation. So here we'll take a look at how to split our data into different training sets, how to use that particular data, and then of course how to apply and evaluate our data. And module 6 is business goal evaluation because of course the important part is the reason why you're implementing machine learning is because you like to achieve a certain output, and that's important because otherwise the entire objective of machine learning would kind of fail, right? So we need to understand the business goal evaluation, and we'll take a look at module 6. So here's the detailed structure of module 1, which is introduction. Again, I'm going to run through all of the 6 modules and define specific areas that I'll be covering. So module 1 is all about introduction, course agenda, and the steps that you will learn. Module 2, once again, is the machine learning problem framing, and that entails not only understanding the training processes, the business problem itself, the types of machine learning, whether it's supervised, unsupervised, and so on, and then the types of learning problems. We'll cover those in Module 2. Module 3 is preparing data, different types of data that is available, whether it's in CSV format, Excel format, whether it's just structured data, unstructured data, and so on. We'll also take a look at data collection, methodology, and integration. And then preparing your data, cleaning your data, because not all data is really prepared for a specific machine learning problem, right? So we'll define and take a look at how do we clean up data. And then, of course, shuffling and splitting the data into a organized manner so that you can apply the machine learning techniques. And then types of cross-validation of data as well. So this is covered in Module 3 in depth. Module 4 is feature engineering. So we'll take a look at what features are, the types of data visualizations, feature engineering concepts such as value binning, how do you create bins for your data, other ways of introducing nonlinear features, and domain-specific transformation. We'll take a look at other techniques, and I'll highlight such as regression, linear regression, and other techniques that are possibly helpful as well. Module 5 is model training. We'll take a look at how to fine-tune your model. In other words, how to adjust the alpha levels. And I'm going to talk about those in depth as well so that you are avoiding overfitting and underfitting of your model. So you're just about right with your data itself. And then we'll talk about evaluation metrics as well. And this is important because you need to have the right fit for your model to apply machine learning. And most times in my experience, we just dive into machine learning, but we really don't understand the underlying data, whether it's actually fitting or not. And finally, in Module 6, we'll evaluate or take a look at the business goal evaluation, augmenting our data, and then of course predicting, because ultimately the data itself or the model itself is going to predict something, right? And that's exactly what machine learning is. So I hope this helps. I just wanted to cover the detailed, in-depth course agenda so you know exactly what is going to be part of this so that you can gain a solid understanding of machine learning processes, terminology, how it works. And of course, I'm going to in between give you a lot of demos as well so that not only you understand the concepts, but also you should be able to apply them. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, post in the discussion area. If you need to know more about certain lessons or certain topics, I'll be glad to help. And with this, let's move to the next lesson.